Hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast. As the owners of Hired Hand website software, we've been developing websites and creating internet marketing strategies for livestock breeders for the past 10 years.
The majority of our customers are involved in the breeding of registered animals, such as Texas Longhorns, Highland cattle, horses, and white-tailed deer, where the pedigrees are very important. The From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast examines many of the differences in raising pedigreed livestock for maximum profit. Join us and learn what we're covering today.
Hello, and welcome to a special variation of our From the Pasture podcast. This episode is a mix between an audiobook and a conversation, and is based on a recent article we wrote for the Texas Longhorn Trails magazine. If you'd like to read the article, you can head over to the TLBAA.org website or head over to our blog on hiredhandsoftware.com. We hope you enjoy this episode. As always, if you have any ideas for an upcoming episode or a topic that you'd like to see us write about on our blog or for the Trails magazine, we'd love to hear it.
So Molly, what is text message marketing?
Text message marketing is a marketing strategy that involves sending promotional messages to customers via text. It's been growing in popularity among businesses due to its high open rates, increased engagement, and improved customer relationships. The purpose of this podcast and the article that we wrote for the May Trails magazine is to explore the benefits of text message marketing and provide tips for integrating it into your overall marketing plan. By the end of this podcast, you'll have a better understanding of how text message marketing can benefit your business and how to effectively incorporate it into your marketing strategy. Jamie, do you want to talk a little bit about some of the benefits of text message marketing?
Yep, sure. So text message marketing offers a variety of benefits to businesses looking to reach their customers in a more direct and effective way. Here are some of the key benefits of text message marketing. So the first benefit is high open rates. Text messages have a 98% open rate compared to email, which has an average open rate of around 20%. This means that text messages are more likely to be seen and read by customers, making them a more powerful tool for marketing campaigns. Text messages have higher open rates compared to emails because they are more likely to be seen and read by recipients. Most people carry their mobile devices with them all the time, and text messages are typically delivered directly to customers' messaging app. On the other hand, emails can be easily overlooked in a crowded inbox or filtered into spam folders. Additionally, people tend to check their text messages more frequently than their emails, making them a more immediate and attention-grabbing form of communication.
Another benefit of text message marketing seems to be increased engagement. Text messages have an average response rate of around 45% compared to email, which has a response rate of around 6%. This means that customers are more likely to engage with your marketing messages through text. A response is any action taken by the recipient of a message in reaction to it. In the context of a response rates for marketing messages, a response can include a variety of actions such as clicking on a link, making a purchase, filling out a form, replying to a message, or taking any other desired or directed action.
Improved customer relationships is another benefit of text message marketing. It allows businesses to communicate with their customers in a more personal and direct way. This can help build stronger relationships and improve customer loyalty.
Let's talk a little bit about how to measure the effectiveness of text message marketing, which is also considered one of the benefits. So text message marketing campaigns are easy to measure in terms of their effectiveness and their return on investment. Unlike other marketing channels such as print or television advertising, text message marketing provides immediate feedback on the sources of a campaign. This is because text messages are trackable, allowing businesses to see who has received and opened the message, as well as any subsequent actions taken by the recipient. One of the most straightforward ways to measure the effectiveness of a text message campaign is to track the response rate. This involves tracking how many recipients opened the message, how many clicked on any links included in the message, and how many converted into customers by making a purchase or taking another desired action.
Another way to track the effectiveness of text message campaign is through website analytics. By using unique links or landing pages in the text message, businesses can track how many recipients clicked through to their website and what action they took once they arrived. This can include tracking the number of product purchases, form submissions, or other desired actions. Overall, the ability to track and measure the effectiveness of text message marketing campaign provides businesses with valuable insights into success of their marketing efforts. By analyzing the results and making adjustments based on what works and what doesn't, businesses can optimize their campaigns for maximum ROI.
So let's talk a little bit about the effectiveness of text message marketing, considering some of the following statistics and case studies that Jamie and I found. 75% of consumers say that they are okay with receiving promotional messages via text, and 65% of consumers say that they have made a purchase as a result of a text message. This information comes from Easy Texting. Another interesting statistic is that 90% of text messages are read within the first 3 minutes of delivery. This statistic comes from Forbes. I think that this one is especially important, Jamie, because our customers who choose to send text messages out through us when approximately they think their animal will be in the sale ring during a consignment sale. I love seeing like all the phones go up and all the click-throughs come through of that animal, and then, talking to the customer after to see if they feel that it helped increase the number of bids or the sale price. I love that like immediacy that it delivers.
Same, me too. It's always fun to watch the response that you get from people during the auctions.
Another statistic, this one from Velocify, shares that text messages have a 45% response rate compared to email's average response rate of 6%.
Text message marketing campaigns have an average conversion rate of 32% compared to email average conversion rates of 2.3%. This comes from SMS Comparison. Another stat is that 75% of millennials prefer to receive SMS messages for deliveries, promotions, and surveys, and this is cited from Open Market. I don't know about you, Molly, but I think we're both on the verge of being millennials, and I too prefer to have all of my stuff come through as a text message versus an email.
For sure. And I think part of that, which I guess I shouldn't speculate since, like you said, we're on the end of that category, right, is just the simplicity, right? Like in a text message, it's either going to be a photo or a link. And if I want to give it my attention, I can. And if not, it's easy to just ignore it. You don't have to clean out your inbox like with email. There's just so many benefits, I think, and why people prefer it.
So another stat is from Purina Animal Health, which is a division of Land O'Lakes. They use text message marketing to promote its cattle feed product. The campaign resulted in a 30% increase in engagement and helped the company build stronger relationships with its customers.
Another agricultural related example would be John Deere, a leading manufacturer of ag equipment, and they used SMS messaging to communicate with their customers and promote new products. The campaign, noted in the research that we did, resulted in a 40% increase in engagement and helped the company build stronger relationships with its customers. And I like this example because the text messaging is not always about making a sale, right? Like you have to build your brand and you have to build that relationship through engagement on the texting platform as well, just like you would on social or any other medium where you're trying to engage your audience and gain their trust before you present them with the opportunity to make a purchase.
The final stat that we have is through Zodus. A global animal health company used text message marketing to promote its livestock products to farmers and ranchers. Their campaign resulted in a 68% click-through rate and a 25% increase in overall engagement, demonstrating the effectiveness of SMS marketing for promoting animal health products. So kind of along the same line as John Deere and Purina.
So overall, I think this shows that text message marketing offers a powerful way for businesses and longhorn breeders to connect with their customers and drive sales. By taking advantage of the high open rates, increased engagement, and improved customer relationships offered by text message marketing, businesses and breeders alike can create effective marketing campaigns that resonate with their target audience.
So how should people incorporate text message marketing into their overall marketing plan?
Yeah, let's go over that because I think sometimes this is the hardest part. Like you really do have to have a plan for it, not just do kind of one-offs here and there. So now that we've kind of gone over the benefits of text message marketing, it's important to know how to effectively incorporate it into your overall marketing plan, like Jamie said. So here are a few tips that we have. The first is to provide value. Customers are more likely to engage with your text message marketing campaigns if they feel like they're receiving value. This could be offering exclusive deals, promotions, or important updates that they can't get elsewhere.
The second is keep messages concise. Text messages have a 160 character limit, so it's important to keep your messages concise and to the point. Focus on the most important information and include a clear call to action.
You also want to make sure that you personalize your messages whenever possible. So you can use your customer data to personalize messages, such as addressing them by name or referencing their past purchases. This can help create a more personal connection with customers.
Above, we talked about including a clear call to action. Every text message should include a clear call to action, such as click this link to redeem your discount or visit us in store today. This will help drive conversions and make it clear to customers what they should do next.
And I think it's important too to note, Jamie, that this call to action, I think this is also related to the higher open rates and people not being as annoyed by text messages, because if you receive an email, it has, maybe 20 different places that you could click in it. But if you receive a text message, typically it only has one link that you can click in it or one image that you can view. And so you really have to hone in on what you want that action to be for your potential customer to take. So I think that's really important.
Yep, definitely. And especially in those text messages that we send out the day of the sale, I think it's always very important that, we always include the link out to the bidding site so that people can bid or get more information about the animal.
Right, because with one link, they can go and they can deem what's important about the animal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're most interested in the dam or the sire or the calf from 2 years ago, whereas in an email or other forms of advertising, all that information is in their face, and it might be really hard for them to concentrate or hone in on what they're most specifically interested in.
Yep. So the last tip that we have is craft engaging and relevant messages. Your text message should be short, engaging, and relevant to your target audience. Consider using text message marketing for promotions, reminders, event invitations. You can also use text message marketing to share tips and advice related to livestock breeding.
So let's switch gears a little bit and talk about how you can start a text message marketing program for your breeding program. So if you're considering this, we have some steps to help you get started. The first and probably the most important one would be to familiarize yourself with the laws and regulations governing text message marketing. The Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, has guidelines for commercial text messaging, and the Telephone Consumer Protection Act requires businesses to obtain consent from customers before sending text messages. You should also familiarize yourself with the rules around SMS shortcodes and keywords. Most reputable text message marketing platforms will help you adhere to these rules and regulations. So a lot of breeders have asked us, Jamie, why we can't just add them to our text messages that we send out regarding sale prices or that sort of stuff. And this is a great example of that. We have to have the opt-in, right? They have to choose to opt in as a customer. We can't just go and add, a whole bunch of people to a list and spam them.
That's correct. So another step to consider when getting started is to determine your target audience and build a contact list. To effectively launch a text messaging marketing campaign, the first step is to identify and target your audience. Develop a contact list of subscribers to determine who you want to reach with your text messages. Consider importing your relevant phone contacts to begin messaging them an opt-in link for signing up. You can promote your text messaging program through various channels, such as your website, social media, and in-person events. One effective way to attract new subscribers is by placing a sign-up form on your website. By using a text messaging platform, you can assure that your contact list is entirely private and under your control. Unlike sending messages to someone else's list, growing your own contact list through a text message marketing platform is similar to building your own email list.
And I think, Jamie, this is where you and I get a little excited because we have a lot of customers using both of these options, right? So we offer a service where anyone can send out. And I think, Jamie, this is where you and I get excited because we have customers using both options, right? So we have a list where anyone can send out a message to our subscribers. It could be about a consignment you have coming up in a sale. It could just be announcing your new ranch website. It could be about a beef sale that you're having. Just anything you want. You can do a one-time message. You can know that it's reaching hundreds and hundreds of breeders who are in your target audience. And then you can, be done with it. And then we also have customers using our program that we're going to talk about a little bit later in the podcast called Text It 24/7. And that's where they can do what you just walked through. They can build their own contact list. They can manage their own list. They can set up campaigns that are auto scheduled, just all sorts of things that they're kind of growing the power on their own to be able to do that.
Yep. And we'll also talk about later how they can also divide their contacts into different groups if they want to. So if they have a group of contacts that they want for their beef side of their program, and then another set of contacts for their breeding side of their program, they have the capabilities of doing that as well. But we'll get to all of that later.
Love what you're hearing? Be sure to check out our Pickup Truck Confessions. It's a video series where we hop in the truck or rental car and interview a variety of breeders about what drives their passion for their livestock, how they got started in the breed of their choice, marketing tips, and more. And now, back to the podcast.
So now we'd like to discuss developing a content calendar for your text message marketing plan. And this will apply to you if you're doing one-time sends through our system or if you are a Text It 24/7 customer. So regardless of which option you go with, it's really important to develop a content calendar and marketing plan, not only for your text message marketing, but also your social media, your print ads, all of that, which Jamie and I could go on forever about the importance of this. But for today's podcast, we're going to try to hone in specifically on the text messages as they relate to your content calendar. So we're going to walk you through a couple of key things for doing that. The first is that you should always plan your messaging schedule. So you want to develop a schedule for sending your text messages. Consider the timing and frequency of your messages, as well as any relevant events or holidays that may affect your messaging. For example, you may want to send messages promoting Christmas specials during the holiday season.
Another would be brainstorming message ideas. So brainstorm your ideas for your text messages. Consider what kind of content will be most engaging to your audience, such as exclusive offers, promotions, behind-the-scenes glimpses of your business or breeding program. Make sure your messages are clear, concise, and offer a clear call to action.
Once you have your messaging ideas, then you create your content calendar that outlines all of those dates and the times of each message, along with the content of the message and the call to action. This will help ensure that your messages are well-timed and relevant to your audience.
And lastly, monitor and adjust. Monitor the results for your text message marketing campaign and adjust your content calendar and messaging strategy as needed. Use analytics and feedback from customers to refine your messages and improve the effectiveness of your campaign over time.
So by following all the steps we outlined, you can develop a content calendar and a marketing plan for your text message marketing campaigns that will hopefully engage your audience, build customer loyalty, and drive sales. So Jamie, you and I came up with some fictional text examples that we're going to go through next to try to help inspire our listeners' creativity if they're struggling a little bit with how they can use text message marketing for their program. So this first example we came up with would just be if someone wanted to send out kind of a general update on their breeding program to try to build that customer loyalty. So here's an example of a 160 character text that they could send out. Exciting breeding program update. New sire added to our lineup for outstanding tip-to-tip cattle. Learn more at insert your link here. Thank you for choosing us as your partner.
Another example would be, new calves are here. Check out their pedigree and bloodlines on our website. Reserve your pick today. And then insert your link out to your website. And thank you for choosing us as your breeding partner. One thing that we should probably mention in here too is sometimes URLs can get kind of lengthy. And there is a way to go, services out there that will shorten your URL so it takes up less of that character count.
Another great thing to point out with the example you just gave, Jamie, is if they didn't want to include a link, they could also substitute that with a photo. So again, links are ideal because you can click out and, view a wealth more information, but it's okay sometimes to just send a really cute new calf photo too, to kind of try to build that customer loyalty and brand awareness. The next example that we came up with was considering that maybe you're a business hoping to reach Longhorn breeders and wanted to send them reminders about your breeding or AI services, or maybe include links to relevant information or contact forms. So here's that message.
Hi, insert their name. Time to schedule your cow's breeding or AI service appointment. Our team is here to help. Click here to schedule or contact us via the link here. Thank you for choosing our breeding services. And in there where you can insert the link to schedule an appointment, or you can insert a link for them to contact you through a form that may ask other questions. But then people can always just reply directly to the text message as well, which I'm sure many people do.
Another example of a message we came up with would be if you're wanting to offer some exclusive discounts or promotions to your text message subscribers with links to purchase or redeem those offers. So that example could read as such. Exclusive deal alert. Use code TXT10 at checkout for 10% off of our premium bull semen. Shop now. That's where you would put the link. Offer ends in 48 hours. Thank you for choosing our breeding products. And then we threw a few emojis in there just for fun too, but you can't see those.
Another example would be if you're trying to grow your social media following is Love Longhorns. Follow us on Instagram for exclusive behind the scenes content, promotions, and more. Connect with our passion for cattle, breeding, and farming. Follow us, include your username today.
If it was hard to follow along with some of those examples we gave, you can definitely head over to our blog and it will list them all there. You could use them as templates for your future text message marketing. But also if you have suggestions of ones that you've sent that have worked for you, we'd love to hear them. You can send them to us on social. We'll be making some posts about today's podcast you can answer. So we're always excited to hear what's worked for you, and we're always happy to offer additional templates if you need them. So now let's talk a little bit about Text It 24/7 and how you can become a customer who's using that to build your own list. Now let's talk about our two services that we offer, both the Text It 24/7, where you can build your own list, but also the ability to send out text message marketing through us.
To send a message to Hired Hand's private contact list, breeders or sale hosts can reach out to one of us here at Hired Hand, and together we'll craft a message within the 160 character limit and include an optional link or image. After approval, the message is scheduled to be sent at a desired time, whether it's for a specific consignment sale or when a particular lot number is expected to be in the ring. Hired Hand website customers can conveniently track the effectiveness of their text messages that include links, reviewing the number of click-throughs, and more through their website analytics.
The current cost for sending a text message with a link through Hired Hand's mobile marketing is $50. The cost for sending a text message with an image attached is $75.
Our mobile texting feature enables Longhorn breeders to effectively communicate with customers, prospects, resulting in increased engagement, customer loyalty, and sales. This feature offers a cost-effective way to gauge the return on investment of having your own list and platform.
Text It 24/7 is the other service that we offer. Under this product, a customer would sign up and they would be able to generate their own contact list, send out as many texts as they wish, create their calendars, their campaigns, all within the custom app. It also allows them to answer text directly, to have multiple keywords, which is how, like Jamie mentioned before, if you want to have one list for your beef and one list for your pedigree cattle, you can monitor and message to those people separately. It's just a really great system for being able to build and manage your own text message marketing list.
And to view more information about Text It 24/7, you can visit textit247.com.
So in conclusion, text message marketing is a highly effective way to engage with customers and drive sales. With high open rates, increased engagement, and improved customer relationships, it's clear that text message marketing is a valuable tool for businesses and Longhorn breeders alike looking to reach customers in a more personal way. By obtaining consent from subscribers, providing value, keeping messages concise and personal, and including a clear call to action, breeders and businesses can create successful text message marketing campaigns. Additionally, looking at campaigns from other industries can serve as inspiration for creating your own effective ones. Overall, Jamie and I think that incorporating text message marketing into your marketing plan is an important consideration for all Longhorn breeders just looking to improve their customer engagement and, more importantly, to drive sales.
So if you're interested in creating a marketing plan, but it seems a bit overwhelming to you, please reach out to us and we will help you come up with some sort of plan, whether it involves text messaging, websites, email, social media, all things marketing. We're happy to help.
And special thanks to the Trails magazine for allowing us to guest write these articles and to create them into podcasts that you can listen to if you prefer that route.